of figuring out
what
what
we
we
want to
want
do, right?
Ansible to do.
What, and I can actually speak to that. The what we want Ansible to do is just run a sequence of our scripts. So, for instance, we
Oh,
need
that
to,
that'll be easy then.
yeah, but we also want the output or anything that comes, the return values from those scripts to be kept and then pass on to other scripts. For instance, when we run the Bodo script, after it is complete, it needs to call the VMware script. And after that one's complete, it needs to be able to SSH back and drop a package off, for instance. So I guess what we need Ansible for is to run all of that and then also be able to receive a signal or a notify, or when it's notified, like, hey, go do the next job, because it really won't know how to do the next job, right?
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember the stuff that I've been going through.
No
Like,
worries. No
and
worries. Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was just simply like, yeah, like you can tell it to like do this, and then after it's finished, like then it comes back and grabs the next task. Like, I mean, it just
Yeah. But that's within Ansible. I guess what I'm asking is like, so like after script runs, um, and it changes the value, Ansible just says, hey, that script ran. It doesn't tell you what that new value is. So we need another script that after Ansible runs, say Ansible says, okay, yeah, I ran it. Now we need another script that says, all right, now go check that value, for instance. But we need a play that does both of that, right? Or I'm sorry, that runs both of those two actions as you would pass, as you just stated.
okay.
Does that make sense though? Like we have,
Yeah.
yeah, we have
Yeah,
separate.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't. I needed so now I know I need to research like if we can like pass things back. I mean, because
Uh,
Ansible is so it's agentless, so it's just gonna it'll put whatever script we want ran like over there, run it, and I don't know if we can get anything back. I need to look into that.
yes, I'll be. Oh my God.
Or if the script we're running automatically sends the value back to what you know what I mean? Like it'll.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is like the script is going to change something, right?
Hmm.
It's going to change that this letter D is now a letter B, right? For
Yeah.
instance, once that is done, that output of it doing that is just only a task that it did it, right? It actually doesn't check. It doesn't now do a LS, right, to see that, oh, is this now letter B? You know what I'm saying? I'm asking actually.
Okay.
I'm not telling you that. I'm asking.
Right, I understand. Yeah, like that's yeah, that I'm not sure. Like
But I guess that's where the research lies. I guess that's what I'm
exactly.
trying to say. Yeah, awesome. Yep,
No, I get it. I'm following.
awesome.
Yeah.
Can we can answer return output uh, back to another script, right? That's one. And then what was the one to another? And I'm pretty sure this is true. And then simple turn the uh, well, it can return the action results. Yes, I guess you go to this. And then we'll go a little bit, we'll add a description. Ansible, will run my plays, but that only indicates they, they ran the values return We're going to say scripts and plays. And plays, PLAY. To not get checked. Well, do check and stored. There you go. For later use in other scripts or scripts in place. All right. I think, and we can go more on that. I just want to get something in there. Really kind of what Mark was speaking to earlier is like, just start putting stuff in there. We'll dive more into it as we put more stuff in there. Anyway, was there anything else? To the back. Our instance isn't actually even up yet. I'm gonna go here and get status. Here's it. Get full. Interesting. Oh. What after this, my terminal? Let's try this again. Okay. I'll roll with that. Page. Stats. I'm already logged in. Page. Sweet. Gotta log in. All right. I just want to make sure we're still good here. All right. We're actually probably not even going to touch this today. I think we're going to work on marks. I know we're going to work on I'll log into vCenter and that's the inbox. And Mark, you'll have to let me know I guess how to use the template.
Say again?
How to use the template.
The template is it's automatically hard coded in there to use the Ubuntu one. We can change that and move it around a little later if you look at the scripts. I haven't seen where Grant put in the function in his script where he's calling it from. But right now it passes in just Ubuntu script and I think one other thing, just the name of the new VM, and that's it. So I'm not sure if he's changed it from just using Ubuntu VM to something else that you can specify the name of, or if it's just hard coded to use Ubuntu VM. So you'll have to find its code for where that's being called. I'm not sure what script that is off the top of my head.
I don't know why this didn't open for me. Hello. Wait, that's a show. Where's my window? Feel that. Why is there search here? Get ready to search. What the hell? Why is my left hand side? I thought this was this. No, that was weird. All right. Sorry. So where did you say? Where you say? It's in. Where is it? Sorry, I don't know.
I was saying I'm not sure which script he.
Oh, got it. You also don't know. All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
I mean, you
No.
can run the script by itself. It's hard coded to just create new VM as the name of it using Ubuntu template. But obviously, I think you want to see the full picture. He said he did incorporate it in, but
I wonder if he put it in the app, man.
see if I can find it.
Clone VM. Here we go. So this is what I need. Clone VM. Got it. Here we go. Okay. And all we just needed to go to is the deploy.
If
And
deploy, it should be the thing that does it on his side with clone VM being the function on my side that's called. So I know that his side for deploy creates everything in the database and sets everything up there, and it passes, or it'll pass whatever needs to be passed to the VM, the cloning process. Right now, it's just the name and what template to be using, but in the future, we'll probably expand that to be a lot more, depending on what we need to do to initialize the VM.
I guess he has it on the get on deploy. And we go right here.
I'm here. What's up?
All right. Yeah. Can we test the? I'm here at SAF. Can we test? And I'm on the server. Can we test the deploy?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, sweet. How do we do that?
Well, you select your region and your region IP and your distro,
Yep.
which none of those do anything right now. The only thing that's being passed is the node name,
Okay.
and the distro that I'm passing is hard coded because there's only one distro currently.
We saw that.
And then you hit deploy node, and then you can watch it on vCenter.
Good.
You should see an
So I've been hitting
IN
deploy
dash.
node like 10 times. Here you go. Yeah. So we need that. So I'm glad you look, boom. Yep, you're right. And look, here it is. Sweet. So that is obviously working because we now see that. Thank you, Graham. And let's well, you know what? Maybe I just need to write it down instead of going back and forth. Hold on. All right. Sorry, because I'm also trying to get some more information in these tickets that we can give out. For instance, just an indicator after you hit that button that something has happened. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just linked it up.
I know you're gonna work that
It
into it. I know you're gonna
should
work that
be
in.
in there actually.
If it was, I didn't see it.
Okay.
All right. Moving on. Sweet. So that is excellent. Need to now look at. So are you working on that? Because I don't want to, and when I say I don't want to, meaning uh, give you that learning opportunity if you're going to go ahead and pursue it. Specifically, you're going to work on that feature, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
that's part of the raised function classes that I've been working on. Because it should be in there something like the Flash module isn't working as intended
Ah,
in the Jira tickets,
got
because
it.
it doesn't always raise
An exception.
like, yeah, an exception, like where it says like you must log in to view this page. Like that's not always working for some reason. And I still
Interesting.
digging into it, trying to figure out why.
Okay. Yeah.
So it works in some places, it doesn't in the others, and there's something going on that I'm still trying to track down and figure out what
Yeah.
exactly that is.
Man, that's awesome. That's exactly what this project is for. So yeah, that's awesome. I guess I gotta log in. That's good. Let's log in. Brian, are you ready for one? Because I know you don't know anything about HTML and Bootstrap, but what we are looking for here is, and I think I've already explained this, like when you click on this, like a card pop-up would open up. Let's see, is that, what's the research? Open pop-up. What is this? Flask? Is that Flask? No, Bootstrap, right?
It'd probably be the Jinja template that does it,
Oh, the Ginger would
I
do
would
that?
imagine. Yeah, I think Jinja has a like a pop-up thing. You may have to define it in Flask though, kind of like I had to do with the forms.
And what do you want it to show when you click on it? Like more info?
So, yeah. Second. There. Hello. There we go. I wanted it to look just like that when we click on it. Like, I mean, and when I mean, this just needs to be, it doesn't need to be that big, but it just needs to be the one on top. And then when we click this again, it'll go back to the regular window. It'll go back to this window, showing the ones that are lit. So basically you click up, click on here, and then that'll pop up. And then whether you click on here or here, it doesn't matter. If you click within the window, it's going to go back to this one. And click on this one, and then that particular one will pop up. So what I want to hand off to you is how can we make that functionality work? And not solely you, but you lead the figuring out where we need to go.
Okay.
Yeah, pop up. So the technologies that we're using, as Graham just described, would be this Ginger 2. Maybe I just need to put that in the ticket. Hold on. How come I just not, oh, I can't. Up, 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 card, and region. So, my bad. From card and region. And on the region page, the any high again, region indicating nodes. Above and below. That overlays, right? Overlays the other region cards.
So each one of the squares is a region, and when you click on it, it's going to list all the nodes assigned under that region. Is that what it's
Correct.
listing? Okay.
Oh, was that it? I'm sorry, I kind of cut you off there. Was there a follow on?
No. That's why I was asking.
Oh, got it. Yep, that's it. All right, those should be clickable and pop-up window that overlays the other cards. And then when clicked again, back to region and layout view. With active, inactive nodes. Card, card, listening, whatever. But does that make sense though? I mean, I just want to make sure, I want to give you enough detail so you can finish up the rest. And obviously if you have follow-on questions, cool. But if we can go ahead and knock those out now, I will.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
You click it, it pops up the window. You click it again, it goes back to the original view.
Whoop. And again, oh yeah. So and LL is it's gonna be bootstrap 5 Ginger 2 but is there anything else I'm missing? Do you think we need JavaScript on this one, fellas? I'm gonna just throw it in there.
I was about to say JavaScript.
No way. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, because you may have to intercept the on click function if it's
Right.
outside of this X and Y that's defined
Yeah.
to close the window.
Yeah, you're more than likely 1,000% right, and then that's why we're doing this, because that's a piece I quite don't know yet. So cool. All right, we're good here. We're gonna move on, fellas. All right.
Okay.
Click save. Yep. So that should be. I got you on that. You're good. Graham, you're good. Oh, so what do we need to do to double back on Mark's thing, or I should say, have we concluded a part of? And I'm pretty sure we have, right, with the template. I guess the question is, what next on cloning template that we need to do, and if we can or cannot do it today.
Yeah, so that I think is just gonna be me modifying his script a little bit to
Okay.
accept my inputs.
Okay. So, all right.
It's not.
So,
So we need to get the other templates up there. We need to get the AMI and the Fedora, I
CentOS.
believe, was the other one.
The CentOS.
CentOS. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So,
So
yeah.
as soon as we get those up there, we just need to intercept that drop down list that I've got, and that's the only 3 options that are
Okay.
there anyway.
Well,
So we'll just need to parse that to.
cool. I'm gonna let you roll with that then.
Cool.
I'm gonna let you roll with that then. All right. So now I need to switch it up. All right. So now Mark. Oh crap. So this is what we really need. We need to figure out how to get. Are you ready for this one, Mark? All right. Let's see. Actually, think I did. Did I change it? I kind of changed it. But Mark, all right, specifically what we need here is a way to get the host. So you click on this, it'll be well, we need to probably do an infrastructure host. You click on this, it'll be a link.
And that'll grab all the node names. Yeah, I kind of.
No. That's why I wanted to, hold on, let's see. Again, place in this document, say, what page are we on? Server status. Okay. But like I want you to be able to click on this link and then that host get CPU, memory, disk. I'm sorry, just CPU. Sorry, I apologize. For instance, so the issue, or not issue, what we were doing last time is we were getting our stats through. Let me put this at the end. We were getting so AppPy is good. Getting our stats through the VM. Get perform data. Here it is. And we were going through vCenter. Oh, that's right. So did we I think we never. I think this is the one we need to work on. All right, here we go. So you just hold on. You just hold on for a quick second, Mark. Probably at the end of this, I'll get with you because what we need is, so out of all the VMs, we're going to need to be able to separate the ones from. Let me put that here. The ones from that will be in our. Oh, that's awesome. Built our 2 VMs. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to put those VMs in a folder too, Graham. So anyway, but it will grab all the VMs out of the command. So all the ones that are the command, these are infrastructure VMs, for instance. All the ones out of environment are just that, our environment VMs. I think I put that in there. How did I code it? Oh, I just said EC2. So this would be an EC2 or a VPS.
Real quick on the
Shoot,
folder thing, are those going to a resource pool as well?
No, only a folder. We're
Okay.
good on we're good on resource pools. No, only a folder. That's the only segregation that we're.
So do we want the folders based upon the region, or do we just have like a set
No.
folder that they're just
So
all going to go into?
Yeah, it is based upon the region. Yes. The region, so the EC2s all go into an EC2 folder. The EC2 regions all have the EC2 region router. Oh, so that's actually a great, can you see this, by the way, Graham, or are you on the phone?
Yeah, I can see it. I'm sitting
Okay,
at
yeah.
the
No worries.
dentist office waiting on the wife to get out. So,
No. You good, brother. Yeah, I just
but I can see
if
it all.
if I'm explaining something to look at and you can't see it, there's no point in me, not what I'm saying, using the visual part. Of course it's important for me to explain it, but you're trying to use a visual is like, what the hell? All right.
Yeah, no, I can see.
All right, yeah, we're good. Where was I going with this? Oh, setup. How I envision it. And of course this is up for discussion. This isn't uh me final my final say so. How can this? We'll have to research on how to get rid of that folder. Anyway, that was for when HA was turned on, and we don't need HA. All right, in DRS. Plus, we don't even have like the license for it. Moving on, the command folder. We can call it anything, right? I envision just our infrastructure, if you will, and we can call it infrastructure folder. The environment I envision would be EC2, would be the actual instances. The router would be the region router. Hold on, let me go back. Would be the region router. So there would be however many regions that we have in however many regions these are. So AP Northeast 1 and 2 would have their own, right? Obviously. All of these would have a folder. So it'd be this many region router folders. And I guess I'm just thinking, well, I don't know. As far as the way I was visually was thinking was that the gateway was right here. Is sorry, let me go back to the picture. The gateway router was right here in between command and control, right? Because we got to send things through it, but it needs to go to each region router. I probably should call that region router. That will then get the IP. It'll have all the BIOSes in there. Probably need to put like a little BIOS in it. Anyway, all of them will have to be the BIOS in there, so it can get that IP subnet information. Then I envision that the server folder, well, this was TBD. So the server folder is TBD. I don't know what I had really for the server folder. I think that's something I copied over. Don't mind the server folder. And then the templates, of course, is just that. And you're right, I need to put the CentOS one and then the AMI, and then that will be complete for the templates. I'm obviously open to any kind of folder structure, but did that make sense? Did we need to consolidate it? What's the consensus? Again, no wrong answer. Input is welcome.
I can see where you're going with it. The routers and stuff though, those are gonna just be there though, right?
Correct.
We're not gonna be deploying anything, so it's really gonna depend on the. I
That's
guess we're
why
not using vSphere HA, then we're not gonna have a distributed switch, right?
correct.
Because
Right.
they're only gonna live on one, so we'll have to assign it the V switch instead, the correct V
Correct.
switch.
Well,
so
they're gonna live on one, but you got to remember they are trunked together. So to your point, while we don't have a distributed switch, we have the functionality of one, if you will, due to the fact that we have them connected together physically through a trunk. One of their interfaces is connected to each other.
Okay, so that'll be something that Mark will need to do too. So instead of deploying to the cluster IP, he'll have to deploy to just the ESXi host. That way, so we can ensure that it's
I
on
think he
the
has that.
correct
I think
ESXi host.
correct. And yes, and I believe he has that. And you are correct.
And then we'll have to get the actual network names for those V switches to put in to
And
associate with those drop downs for the network
Correct. And you will have that also. So back to your point, that's what I wanted just that router folder for. So exactly what we were just talking about. That all those
Yeah.
vSwitch, all right, that's there, right? Then in the EC2 folder, we're only dealing with the instances, right? We don't care what
Yeah.
region that it built it in. And if we do care, we need to go to the region, right?
Yeah.
Just what I'm thinking. I didn't want to mix them all together, if you will, or even put them all like if AP had everything, right? Put the server in there, put the router in there, put the EC2s. Again, that's just the way my brain was thinking. It doesn't mean it's right. It's just what I thought would be easy to follow. If another scheme
Yeah, no, that
is
seems
well, I'm talking about even for scripting purposes too, because it might be good for the human, it might not be scriptable. For instance, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know if it is or isn't. I'm just saying whatever consensus that we need to be efficient in displaying the information and scripting the information, that just needs to be the result, no matter who comes up with the structure or idea.
yeah. No, I mean it seems easy enough, especially if all the instances are just going to populate inside the EC2 folder.
Yeah, because you got to remember when these are going to go up and down, right? You know what I'm saying? Whereas a router folder, they're going to stay the same. Nothing should change in here, right? Right. Nothing should change in there. Our instances they'll be popping in and out, up and down, however many we make, however many we destroy, however many we stand by. Anyway. So back to that point, or I should say, let's finish that one off. You're saying that's going to change how you get, oh, what the wrong one, sorry. How you get, there we go. This, on the back end, of course, when I click this button, where it's going to go to next, is that what you were saying for the sole fact that obviously these didn't go in folders yet? And they didn't power on too. Is that something we're going to work on that later?
Yeah, so SQLite doesn't have a Boolean variable for true or false. So I'm setting it with 0 and 1 with a max character limit of 1
Okay.
in there. That way so that we can keep track. The default value is 0 for off, and then eventually that
Understood, yeah.
functionality will be added into the right-hand side
Excuse me. Well, you answered
of
the question.
the
That's the most
screen there
important.
where you manage the node itself. So if you want to go ahead, I mean, we can switch that over to where it
Well,
automatically powers on, but we'll have to change that on the backend script, and then I'll update the database schema to where the default is 1 instead of 0.
well, okay, yes, but now you're gonna really punch me because you just brought up. You're right. I want both actually. I want it to be able to automatically, meaning that and that's probably what I need to talk to you. So if we're doing it through the web UI, and so I'm with you on this. Let's work this out. We're doing it through the web UI, exactly what you just said. The managed actions need to take place, right? I'm with you. If it gets a signal, just generally speaking, not from the UI, but from Skyflower, it needs to automatically power on. You see what I'm saying? So in a path creation scenario, for instance, it needs to power on. If it's through the UI, if it's a standalone instance, then it doesn't. It needs to go through the manage actions. So I'm glad you presented that because you're right. That's a real test case. Thank you. Cool. All right. And honestly, you all have literally developed what I want. And I was going to talk to y'all about this, and y'all are already cooking on it. What I wanted to do, right? I wanted to be able to show that, okay, yeah, we can choose our name. Choose a region. And then, of course, the sweet. We click that. And then, so did you see that? I don't know what you watching when I was doing that. I probably should have said something. It flashed like it did do something. So I think it did do something in the sense that it took my information and the information that was there before has now gone back to default, if you will, right? But as far
Yeah, but
as
the flash isn't being caught for some reason, and it's doing that
correct,
on a few of the pages.
correct.
And
Yes.
that's what I was trying to narrow down this morning, and it's still just doing it randomly.
Right.
So I'm still digging into why that's
No
going on.
worries, no worries, no worries. But I guess I just wanted to make sure I was indicating the correct issue and then it was going to be addressed. Awesome. All right, let's move on. Is that Bill? Huh. That didn't Bill though. Uh-oh. Now I'm curious. Oh, is it because I didn't choose Ubuntu?
No, that's hard coded.
I thought so. That's why I was like, see, test name. Good boy. I saw that. Huh. What happened? It was literally just working. Oh, Lord. Seriously. Does my test button work? I guess there's no indicator. Huh. All right, sorry. Well, you'll there you go. You got 99 problems, and man, this web app is one. All right. Let's move on. Okay. So the meat and the potatoes after we've been here almost an hour. All right. So now what we really want to do now is just to make this work because we want to, and I think one of you all suggested it. It was a great suggestion to get all the stats through VMware instead of quote unquote logging on to each individual script and running the system stats script there and returning the value. Anyway, it's a great idea, and that's what we're going to do. So I did look up a little bit, and we'll just troubleshoot it together. Going back to the code, what we need to do is go back to app.py, and we need to now point it to the get performance data, specifically the, oh, we don't have that in here. Did we take it out? Oh, that's right. We were still figuring this out. Okay. So what we need here is our file. And I'm gonna do the cheat right quick, and I'm gonna go back to our system stats. Am I missing something? What happened to line number 3? Huh? Did I take something out? Sorry, y'all. I'm just kind of wondering what happened.
You should be able to pull the older versions of that file off of GitHub just to see if something did change
Yeah,
up there at the top.
I'll do that. I'll do that in a little bit. I guess I'm more confused because it's working. That's what. Sorry, not confused that it's working, but that it's working, and therefore whatever we removed, obviously that was right. With the question mark. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I don't want to mess with something that's working. When honestly I'm trying to get the same thing right through vCenter. So yeah, don't want to mess with that. Sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and close this to avoid messing it up. And back to my perform data. Why did that close? Anyway. What we're going to need. Don't we need your creds? Right, this is it, right? All right, let's go for broke. I don't think we need this. I'll need to go to apps.py. And that's right. I think I changed it to, where is copy path? And then, was it an apps.py? I think that's where I was getting confused. Yeah, we were using get system stats instead of run me. Okay, that's where it was. We need to change it here in app.py. So this is fine. Let's go to run me. There it is. And oh, we'll just change where this hash mark is. Go here. And then we need to do the return value. That's right. That's right. And this is what we're trying to figure out. So we'll probably have to come back to that. Let's ATS equals stats. That click the run me. Let's where's the bar?
Yeah.
Here. There we go. Stats. Oh. Run me. Run request. Where was request coming from? Okay, let's get an error. All right, going back.
Yeah.
Back to our server stats and okay, VM is not defined. Let's go tackle that bad boy. Stats, parent stats. Let's look for VM. Probably a bad. Sweet. Just leave it by itself. It's only 5. Oh, okay. VM is get object content. Oh, I see what I didn't do. And this return needs there. So in get performance data, even though I had it here in run me, I didn't have it returning. Oh, so not in apps.py. So in apps.py, still need this. There we go. Actually, I don't think I'll need this last line, but we'll get there. All right, let's have another error. VM still not defined. Did I hit save? Control that, save. Oh, that's not line. The VM is not defined. All right, let's see, new error. What? It is defined. Let's see. And get proc data. Gotta read. 135 and get proc data. 135. Ah, the here is not defined. There we go. Does that work? Let's see. New error, new error. All right. The untitled object has attribute view. So then 203 and object and get object. View manager. This is where we need to grab Google.
Yeah, I was trying to grab it, but I was trying to do a double breath. Yeah, but I can't think the same fashion.
So when I hit print content, did that do anything?
Right. I just did.
Oh, look, it looked like it just. Trying to see where my print failed. Print content. Let's see if I can do. Let's go this times 10 plus a new line. We'll do a new line. Lost content. Let's do it on this side. What's a new line? The hash mark, what times this by 10 minutes. All right, so we have a nice little header to identify. Yep, right, save, gonna run it again, go for broke. All right. Oh, it broke in my print statement. Probably kind of need to put these all in one single quote. I shouldn't have broke, I don't think. No. Can only concatenate string. Oh. Wait a minute, that's right. That is a string. Oh, is content not a string? Oh, content might not be a string. Got it. Okay. I kind of get what it's saying, that this can't do this. So I wonder, by not doing that, will it matter though? Yep, it will. So let's go like this. Let's go here. Forgive me, I know this ugly. Come on. Yeah, this is ugly. And technically, it'll give it a new line. So this will probably get more spacing. That's cool. We can take more space. New error. What? What is? That's a string. Oh, is it saying that it's treating this as a? Oh, I'm a nut. Yay. All right. Now, same error. The only thing we were trying to do is trying to see how we can go investigate it. And it's, oh, here we go. Woo! I'm like, man, I'm like, what? All right, so none is what is printing out. So now we got to figure out why is it getting to none at that point in the script. So, get proc data content. Content equals SI. Oh, and then this isn't retrieving. I thought y'all figured this out, right? No?
Are you getting the content is not a string thing?
It's saying that basically that retrieved content isn't getting anything. So I think might have been you.
I mean, we had a similar issue, Mark and I did, where we had to return the content call as an object because we were trying to pass it a string.
This looks like it's not even.
Oh no,
Sure.
that was the managed entity. Never mind. I just looked at the signal chat between Mark and I.
No, you're good. You're good. What I'm confused. It looks like this isn't even a help me out method, right? A function of SI. Is it contents?
Let's see, you can check, what is it? The include, or no, the connective vSphere. It has, the way it uses the smart connect. Actually, let me pull up the script I was using earlier.
I thought that's actually what I was doing right here, using that smart connect.
Smart connect's part of it. Let me
Yeah.
find it.
I think this is exactly what we're looking at.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah, show me the code again. I'll compare it.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's see here. So you got Smart Connect, which comes back, and then you do retrieve content, which is correct. Are you sure it's Connect that's the issue and it's not user?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Meaning
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
do we even have, is this even working? Got it.
Yeah, that's actually what ended up happening that Grant was talking about. We couldn't pass templates as a name into what we were doing for get object. We had to call it v.manage entity templates, create an object, and then pass it along. You might have to do something similar because it doesn't allow you to do that. Maybe it really depends, but a lot of the get objects are asking for actual objects to find and not names.
Yeah, I guess, right. But it looks like we're not even connecting. I guess that's what I thought. That's because it looks like it's not even getting to this part, right? Because you're saying user.
Yeah, well, I mean, what you have right down there is yeah, VM.connect is like you're throwing the error on that line. So it could be content, but it looks like as long as connect is actually happening, and you would easily be able to figure that out if you just did like an if statement to check to see if content is null or does not exist or whatever.
Oh, it doesn't exist. That's why I suspect the connect. This line 234 does not exist. Not exist. I'm sorry. Is returning back none.
In that case, yeah, you're not actually connecting them.
Got it.
So something's off.
205 and get object. 205. Okay, where did I steal this script from? Was it this one? This looks like a different one. This is just data storage stuff. Yeah, look like just data storage. VMs. Oh, I think that's what I was gonna do. I think I was gonna incorporate this because the data stores are ones I didn't have. Uh, 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 Searching. Well, we did this part right, right? I guess that's kind of really back to your point. How can
You might want to try using what we did in
yeah?
mine as a if connection.
Wait, but we're at in my here in my run me.
Yeah, well, you could try it that way as a try, except that's what I do to see if the do I do a try except? No, I don't do a try except right now. I have that commented out, but
But I know what
do
you
have
mean.
try.
But like right here, do the try.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah, it does remind me. I should probably put the try catch back in there. I
Yeah.
commented that earlier. I'll do that now.
Oh. Oh, why? Come on, stop. There we go. And then try needs a try is a open curly, right? Open curly, close curly. Am I or is it the color? What is try again? I totally forget.
I think it's just the colon.
Wonder why it went why it didn't go.
I think your accept needs a colon as well, doesn't it?
Nah. There we go. I don't know what happened. It doesn't matter. I like that. All right. Here and now refresh. Refresh. Looks like it doesn't even get that far. Oh wait, done. Huh. Save. Oh no, I didn't save it. I'm a nut. Now refresh. It definitely saved it this time. 205. That's it. So now it's stuck here. Oh wait, it can't grab content. Hey, How's it stuck at 205? Content should have been passed in, but it wasn't. Let's see. Okay, sweet. The view function did not return a valid, must be a string. Oh. Where's it? Dot content. Must be a string, dict, list, tuple with headers or status. Response essence or maybe an SGI column, but it is a function. Definitely footboard it right here. Save. Go back. So back to what Mark has said, because I'm more than certain he's right. It's at this return. It's not for some reason giving us a. Yep, 100%. Okay. Thank you, Mark. Why isn't it working now? We need to do like a different connection. Do we need to do like a connect func?
If you compare it to Graham's script,
Okay.
let me find it, the exact name of it.
The
Which
connector piece.
Connect the vSphere. You could use his example of get vSphere connection. It has the smart connect in there. So it's more than likely something's not defined or something is getting passed wrong.
Oh, you got a function and a function? Okay. Do. Main, try.
Yep, I had to wrap that script because of certain ones were calling it a certain way. I had to overload it.
Yeah. I think oh, got it. I see what you're saying. Call the script and then take the one I need. Got it. I'm with you. All right.
Yeah, I can probably fix that now to just be not use
Return.
vSphere connect to.
So these are the ones that I need, hey?
Yeah, for now. I'll probably fix that and make it a single function now that we know.
Yeah. It's all good.
Okay.
I was like, hey.
But yeah, compare it to yours, see what's going on. If I had to guess, maybe you're not using SSL context, correct?
Huh.
Because I didn't see that in there. Did you set an SSL context? You did. Okay. It looks the same.
It does.
So the question then is, there must be something with the username and password then. Not getting passed correctly. The variable, everything in there looks the same, but maybe there's something weird with the way stuff's getting passed to it. Can you print out that stuff to the screen or something like that?
Yeah. Yep,
That's
let me do
that's
that.
set. So
Yep.
that's probably the most answer. That's probably the answer. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm thinking too. All right. Go back here, Python. Let's go down to the bottom. Okay. So it's passing everything correctly. What is going on? It's still retrieving none. It's like this is not a real function. That's why I'm like, and my imports are wrong. Review. Just for giggles. So then I got this one. And I got SSL. Smart Connect, Disconnect, got that one. I think the only thing I didn't have is the creds. Which makes no sense because it didn't matter because it was working. It passed in the creds. Huh? I'm totally confused. Yeah, not that didn't work. I didn't even need this because it passed in the creds. The creds were good. Hey? Yeah, the creds were good. We printed those out. It has something to do with this not being initialized. Get data. Yeah, it's definitely not passing into content. All right, so let's work on. Host visualization. UW equals password SSL equals mass.
So
We definitely know that's working.
basically, the one thing I did. Out it to a mile.
You know what? I want to go all the way up to. Just want to try something out.
Yeah, but it runs them all simultaneously and it skips.
Will this work?
I can skip one line.
Still here.
I mean, but it runs in.
Yeah, paste. Sweet Jesus, did that work? Probably not.
Is there a way that I can delay it?
Who's first that didn't work?
Or is it tabs?
What do I need? A quick way to. Okay, so that worked. Let's go back to. I really don't care about any of this, I don't think, right? And just put it in there for giggles. Do I need Catholic information? No. I'm just trying to test the connect. I think all I need to do is run the main. Where's run main? Oh, I am importing the creds right here. So never mind, I am. okay. Maybe I need to do it from the, okay. This is definitely working. Get rid of these print statements. So we know these work. Let's go.
Yeah, you can just put it there between those first two columns.
Let's go. Nice. Yep. As soon as it does two indents, it's like, nah, we don't do it. Oh, but it did do the run me. And then it produced the same thing as none. So, okay. So now, oh, because it's already out of context. Got it. So let's go back to here. Out of scope, out of scope. That's what I meant when I said that. So quick credits isn't there anymore, right? Yeah, not defined. See, I think this is where my pasting went wrong. That paste. Yeah, too many indents. Right. Yeah.
You want to go through in each iteration of the loop. Do you want to do it in between those first two opens?
That worked. Oh, that's what I didn't have last time. All right. Now
As
get
long as it's a
credits.
bracket, then, yeah, as long as it's in the parentheses, though, it should recognize that as one.
Okay, then I get credits. Okay, so it is a thing. Oh, so we don't even need that, hey? Because get credits already. Oh no, it didn't pass in the host. Let's see. Sorry, we're doing it the long way, fellas. But my pace doesn't work when it's more. When it's one tab, it's good. But as soon as it goes past more than one tab, no love. Hence, right here. User. Plus, I want to check each one anyway. But
Yeah.
yeah, user. Sweet. Password. We pretty much know these are good, and just go ahead and quickly copy and paste these. Yep.
Yeah.
This cell. Yep, we know this is good. Yep.
So we're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't care. As long as you give us something. We'll mess with that later.
I can feel it. Scan something for.
Now let's try. I'm gonna avoid the try right now.
Yeah.
And then make sure the side's good. All right. Now here comes the fun. Let's see content. Content. Now content. What the? I'm about to jump out the building. What is going on? Content is not empty right now. WTF. Okay. Let's try this then. Oh, but this get object was up here. Oh, this will work because it doesn't expand to So let's do this get object. So we're just copying. And the only reason why I'm doing this, as you can see, because I want to test this next one out. And specifically, it's going to grab content and user. And these are already set, but get object, the function, is not. So, all right. Let's go back to Python and let's paste. Yep, we're good there. Sweet. So now that function is there. Let's make sure. Yeah, obj. Sweet, missing 3. Oh. So as needed content, the vim type and name. Go back to get perform. Here's the content, the vim type and the name. So let's see if, watch, you know this is gonna work. I already know it will. Well, I don't, but okay. Now VM. Huh. Well, there you go. Interesting. Do I not have this? Module vim. Do I have not? I'm pretty sure I put all of that was in the beginning, right? Vim is vim. Oh, here it is right here. Let's just make sure. I'm more than certain I did all the froms. Whatever. It won't hurt. So now let's just scroll back up to the vim. WTF over. User.
Yeah, you're right.
Is it because the user didn't wait? That doesn't make any. Yeah. Still got stuff in there.
Yeah. So
It's like when it runs it through this get object, that's what's killing it. Like this is what's killing it. Content vim type.
yeah. So it's appending in each one of the divs.
Content root folder.
So it should eventually, now it is doing the full. If they don't, not.
Content view major create type. Let's see if we can do this.
Theoretically, the first one we should
Let's
see.
see if we can do container. See if this is working. Vim type not defined.
Well, I just took a while to respond, but that's not.
Oh, because we're passing that in. So let's go vim type equals
That's.
virtual machine. Vim virtual machine. Was that a vim type? Where did we see that at? Oh, it's right here. Sorry. Virtual manager. It'd be awesome if you put this in alphabetical order. I don't see virtual machine.
Yeah.
I know I'm scrolling kind of fast. Virtual disk manager, virtualization manager. I think we hit one of those. It's not in this one.
Why are we passing user in that get object out of curiosity?
Again, this was a copy and paste, and I believe the user would have whatever virtual machines that they were returning. In our case, it doesn't matter because the same user is going to create everything, is going to do everything. So we wouldn't need to know a specific user. But I guess what I'm trying to say more importantly is that this Vim virtual machine is no longer a thing. Maybe. Because all these are supposed to be Vim, something. There's no Vim virtual machine. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? None of these say Vim virtual machine. None of these say virtual machine. And none of these say Vim virtual machine. So it's calling this, and that's not a thing. Because it just let's see something. Can we do help? Let's do help on VIM. That might have not been a good. Let's go DIR. VIM. That help was probably a bad help. So you got service instance and virtual machine, right? Help. Let's go. Oh, come on, Ron. Let's go like this. VIM. None for VIM. VIM service. Service instance is the one we're. Oh, Vim virtual machine. It is right here. Huh? WTF? Oh, how are we not calling this right then? Vim virtual machine is a thing. Yeah, better. VIRTUAL, VIRTMACH, MACH. Oh, there's capitalization not occurring. VIRTUAL, MACHINE. Okay. Didn't we? Guess the print's wrong. Let's do it there. Ah. Okay. And here's everything that we need.
Okay.
WTF? Oh, why is this not working?
Because I think it's passing that user and
User?
looking. Yeah, I think user is your issue. I think we need to be passing either the virtual machine name or the template name.
So
Looking.
go ahead.
Uh,
Sorry.
So where's a good spot to paste this?
I would think you need the user because that user has to be qualified to run this query.
Okay.
Right.
So
That's my guess.
yeah, I don't think that that's the case because we're already connected when we run the query
About to use yourself.
as administrator at sandbox.local, right? So
Wait. Sorry, say that again. That last part.
well, we're already connected to the instance as administrator at sandbox.local. So I don't think the user part is needed there. I think we need to pass. So if you pull up Signal,
I got it.
this is from one of their examples on how to use this, and in there they're calling that VM virtual machines args.vm name, but that all of that is parsed up there through that parser equals CLI parser, and they're using either the args.template, which is getting the name of the template, or
Yeah,
the
but
args,
we can hard code these. Hey.
yeah, or the args.vm name. They're not passing a user parameter. So it's going to return none because it's looking for a VM, right, with that parameter. But there's no administrator at sandbox.local VM. Is what I believe that it's doing.
No. This should be getting all the objects under VM virtual machine. And this user should be able to run that query. That's what the get object is doing. That query for this particular instance was for VMs. So all the VMs under virtual machine get that. I think that's actually what we were just looking at, right? So right here, virtual machine get all the VMs. Is there VMs? Is there a summary? Help me out here. Y'all look, it's in one of these. It's one of these. Not DR, we need print. Let's do print. But you see what I'm saying though? Are we following along in what I believe, sorry, that this thing is doing, for instance, just getting the VMs. And how is it doing that though? Because if content, what does content? Oh, see, as I just retrieve content, going back, retrieve content, get object, but the content, this is what I thought wasn't being passed in, and then the name. But you're right, where is if C equals name? Got it. So you're saying that the name it's passing in, I see what you're saying, is not a VM name.
Oh yeah, that would explain it. I thought that was the VM's name, not the username.
I think, yeah. But why? That's stupid.
Yeah, so I don't know why we're passing user there. Is what I'm
Yeah.
getting at. Like
Instead of the copy and paste job, the copy had name probably, and you probably just got name confused with host name being passed in. So
Well,
that's probably where.
this name. Oh no, sorry. What I think, just generally speaking, his name is a where's the name? Name is a different.
Specify what was the value.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I literally copied and pasted this.
Are we on the same page?
Or nothing. What needs to be here? Nothing then? Or VM?
I don't know enough about
Or maybe nothing.
that call
Maybe
to
nothing.
say.
So how do you get VMs through the, let's see. There's that one.
Are you asking how you get like the
God.
full list of VMs that exist?
I think this was, you know what? See, here's the problem.
Can you pass none?
Oh yeah, I probably can. I guess what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I could probably pass none. That's probably no problem. Yeah, matter of fact, let me do that. I copied and pasted this thing. So that's why I'm like, it not working is something I think, oh, or did I actually do that one? For some reason, I swear I copied and pasted all of these.
Well, that's how Ali told me,
Right.
he said, the file.
Oh, wait, what do we want to do here? Because I kind of like do we want to just wait on this just yet? Because I think to everyone's point, we kind of figured that out. I don't know why that was, I don't know.
Yeah, we were passing
I
administrator.
was still confused why it says content was nothing though. In this here, it didn't here, obviously.
I think it was saying that the returned portion of the content list didn't have any value in it for VM, right? Because VM is
No.
taking in content.
If I remember,
Yes, that's what then.
that
Sorry. Just trying to get something. Oh, sweet. It put a little smiley face. Really, that's what I mean right now. Dirt. All right.
the problem is this way to run.
Is there not
Unless it's
something?
Get rid of hosts, right? Like, the house and a host.
Oh, I don't know when I'm getting all these extra characters. Oh, you know what it is? The virtual machine, yes. Get the first one out of there. Oh, why did it do that extra? It's not subscriptable. How do I get that out of my buffer? That's crazy. It always goes back to the wrong one. That's weird. All right, whatever. Machine gas. They're not a. They're not a list all VMs. Excuse me. All right, I think we need to change it up. Come on. Get rid of that. I like none right here, and then let's.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, and I wanted to do the show and script, so I could ginger.
None.
Very long thing that. I go out there, you have an upgrade.
Let's go back to that page.
And it's
not
not.
restarted. Go to the manager. Line 206 and get object. I think we need to get rid of get object. 206. Name. But we're not passing in a name, eh? We're passing in none. This doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Let's go back down to this. What is this doing? Content, template name, data center, folder, data center name. Get object. I made a get object right here. Where's that function? Okay, I got your message, Graham. I think that was. Let's go right here. V. Oh, this is probably what we're missing. I thought we had that in here. So get rid of. I think I'll get rid of. Is that not it? Can they just call it container? So let's take this out. X. Let's get rid of B. But this is where we need that SI rate. Okay, so let's go Control V. Oh, it's right here. Get rid of this. Okay. Content is right here.
I need to install.
Need to get rid of this. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Take these two. Shift tab. See, this still isn't coming up though. Incomplete. I think we might just need to maybe need to rewrite this just like we did. Maybe get rid of this part. Wait. So I passed in yours. Let's get rid of 256. And for the let's post that right. I think you want it right here. Whoops. Control Z. Control Z again. If you want it after.
Yeah.
We see this. Private things. Let's go try. All right. What are you thinking, Graham? Did I shoehorn this in?
I think that should work.
For VM and VM list view, print VM. Yeah, because we want this. And we changed this. We're no longer going to oh.
Not with the mouse, right?
I wonder if, well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this equals, and then we're gonna make this a man. Yeah. There we go. Generator. That should work. So that's a little function generator right there. All right. Sleep. Okay. Rolling the dice. Manager. Different error. Nope. 206. We're still on 206. Why? Container.
Oh, the container is doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, I said that. But I guess what I don't, we're not calling this function though, or are we?
Great question.
Get data. Right? Get object, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think we are. I don't have the
me either. That's why I was
updated
like
code.
4 or 5. That was in the comment. We're not even calling it. That's the function. Oh, here we are.
Oh, there it
There we are.
is.
There it is. Got it.
Oh, that's still set to user as well.
Got it. That's why I said I copied and pasted all of this. Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm more than certain I did, and I was
You
actually
didn't do a find and replace?
well, yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, maybe. Well,
I thought we were passing none. But we don't want to call that at all, right?
exactly.
I was trying to buy a diesel truck. I made one inquiry for the position, and I swear to God, for the last 4 weeks, they had nonstop calling. I get a text message.
Oh, but then that is actually nope. No, it isn't. Sorry. We're good. We're good. All right. So now in proc data. So wait a minute. We moved on past that here. Because now we're at
time being.
138. Because well, now it's trying to do the get proc, right? So it's moved beyond. Sorry. It's trying to do this now. So this worked, if you will. And now it's
We're
trying to do
doing the
proc.
same thing in proc data too. We're calling the user variable.
Again, this was. Oh, yeah, and then, yep, you're right. So now I need to go to the proc data. Yeah, proc. Yeah, let's see. There we go.
That's fair.
Well, that should be okay.
Not if you're calling that from your run me. It's still expecting 2 and it's only getting
Sorry.
1. And then
Nope.
if you want to
No,
set that
you're right.
VM,
You're right. You're right. Even though it's nothing, that nothing needs to be something.
yeah. So if you want to set that VM, you can. You can just VM equals in that line that I sent you, where it's because we're passing content into it, right? So we only need the
Yeah.
content section. So it'd be the VM equals content.viewmanager.create container view. That line.
Yeah. The whole one.
Yeah, you would just the VM list equals, and just backspace the list off of that, and then you would be able to declare VM in there so that your other functions will work down there for your print. You got a double equals on there.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
I see that. Sorry. I was.
Yeah, and then that should function accordingly then.
Yeah, cause right. We're just trying to get past this, right? Yeah.
Well, maybe you may have to do a for loop in there to print those.
137 and get proc data. 37 and get proc data. Did I hit save? It's telling me that's a no-go.
Huh.
You know what? I think we don't care. I think we just want to go.
Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause I really want to move on, but
I mean, you can just comment out proc for the time being,
yeah, it's
and then we can come back to it, see if we can get the VM equals working.
Okay.
But now I think it's gonna go, well, you're right. Let's go down the rabbit hole. That's why we're here. Name, and which one is this? Get host information. I thought so. So, get host information. Go like that.
So that's the screenshot. If you look at it, that's the screenshot I captured on the validation portion. Is it says print history output and you see the date time if you comment.
Did I say that?
And so that would be all we will have to do is run it
Oh,
and look through this display and see, hey, this was the output and actually look at the assumptions.
Yeah, get rid of these two. Well, we're gonna come back in and build this anyway, so.
Should regression is built into it to where the same thing goes and look and see, oh, okay, the files.
Hey, list has no parent. Get VMC data, 215, 215. 215. Oh, we already got the VMC data, VM parent.
No, I haven't.
What's calling this?
Yeah, no, I haven't applied it to the system because we have to leave it in the state that it currently is for test, right?
Voice that and run me.
Meaning like I have to
247.
apply the change.
Just get VM right here. HD. Ah. All right.
Get it to where it's done, they regress and then do it again.
It's undefined. Where's CPU being called? Gotta read.
It's being called in your Jinja template.
Jinja. The one thing I don't have open, of course.
And that's going to mean that the rest of your stuff's being called there too.
Trying to ruin my day. All right.
I'm not trying to ruin your day.
Yeah.
Oh,
like this right here.
yep. It's all being called in there. I wouldn't comment all this out. We'll
Yeah.
just
No.
work on fixing what we have.
Yep. Totally agree.
And verify.
Can you do a push real fast so I can pull down your most recent?
Wait,
don't mind.
with all of this crap in it? And I'm cool with that. I just want to make sure that's what you want.
I mean, might as well.
Okay. Yeah, again, I just want to make sure that's what you want.
I mean, we're gonna push it regardless, right? At the end.
Well, we were going to come to a point and do that. So yes, you are
Okay.
correct.
I mean, we're
Yes.
eventually gonna overwrite it. So.
Yeah, right. Whatever edits and changes we're going to make today were going to be the ones we were going to pick up from.
Cool. Yeah. So do a push real fast. Let me.
Yeah,
let me
yeah,
do
I
a
got you.
full-
I got you. Again, I just want to make sure that's what you want. Yeah, I'm 100. Let go.
E.
Ah. Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Portion on. And then. Open
Yeah. What is it?
it. Does the. So I just need to message.
What happened? Okay. Yeah, a minute. Actually,
Yeah.
Working. No. Oh, that's so weird. Something's up with like the buffer of my terminal. Yeah. For some reason it had like an extra. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And now I get a push.
Yeah, they're definitely being in line.
Okay, good pull. I'll push. All right, you got it, bro.
All right, I'm pulling it right now.
All right, switch it back over. Let's work on that. Back here. All right. So I'm only assuming this is working only because we didn't get no. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The invite just got sent out today. You had to accept it. And it came from, sorry, fellas, I'm obviously helping somebody else right quick. Roy partially sent it out. You want me to forward it to you, homie?
Wait, Roy?
Roy, what's his name? Roy Presley. Do you know him?
I do.
Yeah, he's our I think he's our core. What
Really?
the hell is he? Not core. What's the QAP?
Yeah, he was our government liaison for our PO when I was
Yeah,
over in
that's what he's
the
doing.
still.
That's what he's doing for us for HNC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we had a weekly scrum with him.
Yep, and we do as well. Not scrum per se. A meeting to go over all of our
Yeah.
contract issues.
Ah,
Sorry. All right. Let Michael figure that out. Sorry about that sidebar. And let's move on.
Okay.
Back to the fun and excitement. Here we go. So I think we need to, well, I'm going to rewrite. Thinking I didn't need this. And I'm going to go shift tab here.
If you have a second.
I'm going to get rid of that.
Well, no, it's gonna take long. It has to scan something every single time.
This obviously was a function before.
Yeah, everything, so it made the changes to all boxes. So now. Yeah, so if you were to.
So is this at the top? I'm looking for the get creds. Whoa. From, nope. Yes. Creds. That's this one. Creds. Creds.
There it is.
Ooh, see, I think that was gonna mess with us.
Yeah, all the time still shift, but this one, and it sets it to 10,000 things. Yeah.
Man, I'm blind. All right.
I have
Same thing. Yep. CPU. Oh, sweet. It crashed. Better. What's the saying? Working.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the office.
Okay. Still not working. Sweet. Working.
Yeah, that's the date of the implementation. Now, go forward.
The line number 10 and F. But we need to go
But yeah,
system stat.
Screen prior to this being live will have the same. same date and the time that it was changed. Yeah.
246.
Yeah, because I don't think it doesn't store it as metadata. Just help to. Yeah.
It's a 46.
Cool. Awesome. I will love that.
Render. This render is not working properly. Okay. It says that it's outside of scope, right? Sorry. Come on. Outside of application context, got it. So I don't think we have, that right there. Oh, we don't have the app context. It just said it. It just literally said we don't have this. We don't have a wrap. Copy. Got it. We don't have any of these wrap. That's what I think we need to do. Just wrap them and call them maybe. Let's go. Don't have this right. Decorated, whatever you want to say. I'm probably gonna be here. Well, what's up? That's what I'm talking about. Gia. Well, what do you mean you feel bad though?
Oh shit, hey, did you know that you can't close it when the chair's in the meeting?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah, correct the button.
No, I wanted to- after Glenn came back from his.
Oh, got it. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. Oh, I never want what anybody got. I believe that. I'm good. I'm good over here. Yeah, you're 100% right. I didn't want anything you had. Yeah. I think this was a return, right? Oops. Control Z. Backwards. I think it's a return. Oops, not there. Come on, Ron. What is going on? There we go. Okay, different error. Oh, well. Back here. Up arrow. Okay, sweet. And now, work run me. Oh, got it. Just need to call it run me again, I guess. Whatever. Let it go. Go run me. Yay. All right, now we can go. Figure this bad boy out. All right. Stat CPU is not defined, of course. So now let's go here and let's get what CPU is really supposed to be. So processor, CPU, proc data, good resource, was it? CPU. Oh. Okay. Sorry. CPU and then CPU. Oh, I think this should have worked, right? Let's try this one. We gotta pass in a host. Host. See if this works. CPU equals CPU. Let's go down the list. Okay, then we move on. 242 and get host information. 242 and get host information. What did it say it was missing? Unable to access host.name. I think that was one of the parameters that we sent.
Wasn't it VM.name that we sent? No, it wasn't.
Host. In 66, right? Not 66. Not 66. Oh, so it hit the exception, obviously. So I wasn't able to get the host. I know the host is right here, right? It's in the run me, right? Host, bam, right here. It passed in the host. I can see it not passing in the CPU. Oh, no. I want host and then CPU. That's right. Out of the host one, I want CPU. I'm sorry. Out of the get host information, I want the CPU. I want what CPU returns.
You would need.
I think it hit the exception. I guess I don't know why we went to the exception. What am I doing wrong here? Right? Because we're here. Yeah, I mean, for giggles, we can get rid of this, but it won't matter. I don't think. Because I think it's just going to say can't access information. Because I'm thinking this has to be used with a different. We need to probably pass in more than just a host. All right, sorry. Let's I saved that. I took the name off. I don't think that matters. It's going to tell us 10.11, right?
Be able to download.
36. Yeah, host CPU.
October.
Oh, reference before assignment. Okay. All right. So we did move on. Oh, so that was the error. Got it. Got it. Reference before assignment. Reference before assignment. And 242. So that CPU part, I think we got to figure that part out. But I see what it's saying. So now I need to go down to 242. 242 and get rid of this part. So different error, Control S. What? Okay. Obviously not what we want because it didn't print out our CPU stats, and that would have kicked everything over like it was supposed to look like. That's interesting that we got 2 disIO stats. Oh, you know what? I think because I already know why. Because in the script we still have this as a talk to me. A part of the stats title. It's still in there. So let's go stats title, fix that real quick. Which one did we get rid of? Disio, right? Yeah. That's how it was.
I believe so. There's a email for the license. One, so
All right.
I just want this thing.
Save it again. Go back to here. Refresh. Sweet. All right. Go back to code because now, obviously, this is air quotes working as far as the rendering. We're just not getting the information, right? No info. So going back to here. Let's go back down to CPU. Might need to break this up, but I thought that's how you call a function that's returning a dictionary.
And no one did we did.
All right, now how do we do this?
So that's what we have. For enterprise security, I thought it was the same, it was for, dev hardware and then crash center.
I got 2 of them going on.
Other,
Got it. It looks like Graham. All right, let's see what Graham hooked this up. Yep. Where's your return?
That's just the get proc data.
Got it. Sorry, I need to read more. I just only saw. Right, data. All right, come over here. Search. All right. Still not lighting up though, homie. Did I swear I just did yours. Okay. All right. Well, still trying to figure out why I get host information. Is it passing?
What's going on with Get Host? Sorry, I was only halfway paying attention there.
Oh, my bad. For get host, it's not getting the. Let me just show you the CPU part. So when we were up, let's go back down here. Here we go. When it calls out CPU,
Yeah.
and then to go to get host information, I'll show you. It's not. It's only. Yeah. It's, seriously. Too many. There you go. Here we go. It's not in this scenario. I'm passing. It's not passing the CPU dictionary. We're getting all the way to here. The difference is it's just not printing anything. It's just, as you just saw, like, yeah, cool. You can give me nothing. But let's go, let's put a print. Where should we put that print? I guess what I'm confused on it when it just grabs the host is I don't think it's logging in again, or it has, I don't know, or it has the session from.
Well, we're not disconnecting anywhere, so it should theoretically still have that session.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But I guess while we're not disconnecting, how does this know we're logged in? Oh, I get what you're saying. We're not, it's not like we closed the connection, but I guess, anyway, sorry. And to your point, we're running everything in my run me, which has that part. So we haven't, to your point, we have not gone out of scope, right? If you will.
Yeah.
But it seems by not necessarily going out of this scope, it seems that when we grab something out of here, it's not grabbing VM from inside here, or I should say, it's not taking, for instance, like the host or the user on any one of these variables, and actually putting it in the function when we're calling it. You see what I'm saying? Because VM in this scenario, right? VM isn't in here to be referenced, right? And then when we go to proc, there is no actual VM, for instance. Not this one, but you know what I'm saying. Host, there we go. Now host is up there. What did it tell us? Oh, CPU. I'll go to CPU. It's looking for. Let me save this and rerun it again. Did I put another print statement? Let's print CPU. And after it must. Yeah, new line. Rerun. Okay. 137 again. View manager. Okay. 223 and 137. 223 and 137.
Yeah, it's having to do with the proc thing again, but that's almost verbatim from the example.
Print right here. Oh, bless you. Oh, that's interesting. SCRIPTS. Where? Where else is it?
Oh, I also noticed that you're calling that twice.
Yeah. That doesn't matter. But more importantly, why is this not true?
Oh, yeah, I have no idea. I mean, you can delete that one. You don't need it.
Where am I calling it again though?
In your run me.
That might be the problem.
I thought you were.
I think I took it out because to your point, I think it might have been double. I think that was messing us up earlier. But more importantly, why is it messing up now? That's the, I guess.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, right. I'm not expecting you to, other than, let's just try to, seriously. Out of this. Oh, get out of here. Yeah. Stop. Get out of here. Terminate. I want you to go away. Where's mine? Scripts. I'm just trying to see how it doesn't see that here when it all lights up. That makes no sense. What? Remove unused. Okay. That's cool. But why won't you run? That's not cool. SCRIPTS. Do we have to do that sys thing?
We shouldn't have to.
Exactly. That's what I'm like.
Um,
Is it from where I'm running this?
no, just enter on the do a new line there and type it again and see if it auto populates. Just to
Alright.
be sure.
Yeah. Look, there they go. Ah, I just want to see if are all of these really in that
Backend scripts. Yeah, they're all right there on the left hand side.
oh, thank you. Thank you. Grids. Yeah,
All right. Well, delete line 2.
yeah, right.
Maybe it'll make it happy.
Something's not working right, obviously. Can we skip over this one? That's the only error? Where's my debug console? Here we go. No module. That is 100% not it. Let's just see something real quick.
You will not be able to connect.
Yeah, maybe. All right, let's F5 this bad boy. Damn.
So why'd that work?
Because, like I was saying before, this is all you should have to do. It should be able to go look into where you're at, wherever folder there you're at, all through every folder that you have to see if this function is a real thing. So if I go creds 3, right, that's not a real thing in any of ours, right? Neither is just cred, right? That's not a real function in any of those files.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Oh, come on. Let's continue. Who cares?
Okay.
We're still not working. So it's like us not understanding this, or I should say, misunderstanding how this is working. It does not negate the fact that it's not working. Sorry. Here we go. All right. And still, oh, sweet, different love. All right. Or I should say none. Back to you. Look, sweet. And now this reads, wait, file, from, import running. Line 4 and module and creds. No module named creds in line 4 of the module named creds. That's hilarious. So it doesn't see this.
I think it's because we're calling it a different way now.
Wait, when we did that, or
Yes. So I wonder if you could do from creds import get creds or whatever the function name actually is. Retrieve credentials is what it is.
oh, I see what you mean. Just go this far. What was that six dot path? I think Brian had that one working. Did we have that one working? Oh, dude, it's getting late. Oh, I didn't even realize how late it was.
You're gonna be in the office tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I did. I will be in the office. Probably going to try to get here early-ish. But at noon, I have to go to site and help them out with the connection between the buildings. So I will be here in the morning, but probably after that, I kind of want to blow him off and continue with this. Yeah.
No
How about
worries.
this?
I'll be there all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I mean, we can.
But yeah, this is a good stopping point though. We'll stop right here. Yeah, we'll pick it up from here tomorrow. Yep, and then I'll send out another invite, and it'll definitely be in the morning. Cool.
Sounds good.
Kinda.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get this done. Stop recording. All right.